What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, creating a comic illustration of Doctor Strange. For today's lesson, we'll need some paper and something to draw with. I'm using this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. And if you want more details on the art supplies we used on this channel, I'll leave a list with links in the description below. Let's begin today's lesson by blocking out the basic shape and proportions of the head. We want to start by sketching a line coming down the center. So we start from the very top in the middle. I'm just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom of our page using these short lines. Now let's go back up to the top in the middle, draw another straight line going across from left to right. Now I'm going to use these two lines to help us create a circle on the top of our page to define the size of the head. From that center point, let's move up. I'm just going to mark off the top of our circle, right about there. Let's measure that distance from the center down towards the bottom. And it'll do the same thing across this horizontal line. So measuring the distance from the center over towards the left, and then the right side. Now I want to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. Let's start with the top left. I'm just going to rough this in. It doesn't have to be perfect. We can just readjust the shape if we need to, and then just smooth this out. Let's add another line coming down the side of our circle. Starting from the left, come all the way down towards the bottom. Now we're going to do the same thing across the bottom of our circle, going across from left to right. Now with our circle and guides in place, we'll start blocking out the basic facial features. We want to start by adding a gap in between the eyes. So from that center line along the bottom, let's move over toward the left, draw a short line going up. Let's measure that same distance over towards the right. Now from the bottom of that line, angle this up and then out towards the side, going across the bottom of our circle. From this point, let's step up, draw a straight line going across the eyelid. On the outside, curves down and then in towards that bottom line. Now in between the eyes, we're going to come all the way down towards the bottom, right about here. Draw a short line going across from the nose. Sketch a small circle on the tip of the nose. Okay, now from the tip of the nose, we're going to step down, just mark off the mouth with a straight line going all the way out towards the side. And from here, draw a short line across the bottom. Move down again, and just mark off the chin. Let's go back to the outside of the eye line. We're going to slope the head, coming down and in towards the jaw. Angle this back in and down towards the chin. Now we're going to go back up to the top and draw the top edge of the ears, going up and then out. Come straight down towards the bottom of that eye line. Angle the ears back in towards the side of the head. Now let's go back and add some shape to the mustache. We're going to start underneath the nose, angle this down and out towards that mouth line, and come straight down towards the jaw. I'm also going to curve the beard, coming down and out towards the outside of the chin. Now along the top, we're going to add some shape to the hairline. Let's start from the center of our circle. It's going to angle this up and then out on both sides. On the outside, we'll step in, bend this in and then down. Come in and then down towards the side of the head. Now from the center, we're going to curve this out and then up towards the right side. Let's add some rough shape to the outside of the hair, going up and in towards the center. Go across and then down towards the left. Then it's down and in on top of the ear. Let's go back to the part, draw a short line going out, going around the side, then it's in towards the ear. Now we want to sweep the hair over towards the left. So from the center, I'm just going to curl this around and go across the forehead and in. Add another one just layered in behind. Go up and then sweep that out. Let's go back over towards the bottom of this part. Draw a curl going out on the right. Now I'm going to add some guides for the cheekbones. Let's start from the outside of this line, curve this in and then down on both sides. Let's add some rough detail around the collar. We're going to start from the jaw, bend this in and then down. Add a curve in the center for the collar. Now we're going to move up in behind the ears, bend the collar going out and then down across our page. Now that we have a rough sketch, I want to go back and clean this up by erasing some of these guidelines. Now I want to use this rough sketch as a guide to help us add some more detail and refine the shapes. Let's start with the brow. We're going to start from the inside. Just want to curl this up and then in. And we don't need to get too detailed at this stage. We still want to rough this in, just capture the balance and proportions. And working our way across the bottom of the brow. I'm just going to roughly shade in the inside of the eyebrows. I'm just going to lightly add in the edge of the iris underneath the eyelid. And then from here, it's going to work our way down the edge of the nose, down towards the tip. And add in the nostrils along the side. And moving down, just adding some more shape to the mouth in the center. And just modifying the shape of the mustache on the outside. And then just lightly shading that in with these vertical lines. Let's modify the shape of the jawline. It's going to round out the jaw, come down in towards the chin. Now I'm just going to add some texture to the side of the hair, going from the ear and working our way up. Also working along that edge of the hairline. Now we want to go back and just clean up our drawing before we add some more detail and refine the shape. Now we're going to go back to the brow and start adding some darkness to our contours. So start along the bottom edge of the brow, and then we're going to add some texture along the inside. Starting off dark along the bottom and just fading that up. Also going to darken up the top of the eyelid a little bit, just to create a bit of shadow. I'm just going to refine that texture across the hair, starting from the inside edge, and just pulling these lines going up and then out. And now we're going to use the side edge of our pencil to add some shadows. Let's start on the inside, on the right of that line. Just pulling this in to create a bit of a highlight on the edge of the head. Just going to pull the shadow a little bit further over towards the right side. Now as we get near the end, we're just going to tighten up our shadows and add a little bit more detail, and always be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Doctor Strange. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. And if you want more details on the art supplies we use, I'll leave a list with links in the description below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.